It is as clear as day that the gold is moving in the downtrend right now. So what are we going to do in this downtrend? Are we going to be entering a sell side position? And what if we enter a sell side position and then we get trapped below? Right, we're going to be finding this out. Welcome to the Silent Trading channel on Thursday the 11th of June. Today we'll be going through the gold chart to check and see if right now is there any spot that will be suitable for a bullish price action or a bullish reversal to happen or not, right? Before you guys watch, please subscribe, like, comment and share if you like this video and to support me in my trading journal. Okay, so before we first observe and analyze the 4-hour chart, we're going to be looking at the week and the monthly chart first to see if right now is it going to stop around here or is it still going to drop down further? Is it still going to down further, right? On the monthly time frame, we can see that there is a triangle formation that is happening over here, which means right now that this candle that has bounced at this triangle formation over here is still trying to hold on. But if it does not manage to hold on, the next thing this candle over here is going to do is it is going to push down further and then dump all the way down to this triangle over here, right? So right now we do not try to enter any buy side position. We do not try to enter a long position, but we will also do not enter a short position. Because why? Because entering a short position at the bottom of the triangle here is the same, is no different from panic selling, and panic selling always gets you trapped below when the market tries to reverse, correct? So right now we are not going to be panic selling, but we are also not going to be buying in case it still has a chance of dumping down further. So we do not buy over here, but we also do not sell because the price action is not clear yet, right? Even though it is as clear as day that the trend is bearish, but we do not enter a position by panic buying or panic selling, right? Because panic buying always gets you trapped above and panic selling always gets you trapped below, correct? So what do? We lower down to the weekly one, right? And we also see the same situation as the monthly one. How about lowering down to the daily time frame? The daily time frame isn't any different, right? We need to wait for a bullish price action to be formed before we can enter at the next candle manipulation or retest. Get it? So right now we're not going to be entering on the daily chart, right? The daily chart is still a no, right? How about on the 4-hour chart? The 4-hour chart is also still a no, right? But there is one thing that is noticeable, that the 4-hour chart right now is also forming a triangle on this little zone over here, right? A triangle is being formed on this little zone over here on the 4-hour chart, right? Which also means that it has a chance of dumping down further, which means if it dumps from over here and also dumps and manage to form a bullish price action below, we are going to be buying if a bullish price action is formed, right? And then we start buying at the next candle manipulation or the next candle retest and wait for a change of character, like how you guys know it, a change of character to happen. And if it is able to form a strong change of character by breaking structure, the next candle retracement or manipulation is also where we're going to be buying and adding on to our position, right? We may be buying at this low over here, right? This pullback over here, right? And once this pullback is complete, the candle pullback up, start breaking above, start breaking resistance, and then another pullback or another retracement is also where we are going to be buying more or adding on to our position and wait for the chart to start expanding above one by one, right? So everything we do is we wait for the price action to be sure, for the price action to be complete, right? For it to signal us something, for it to tell us that it is really going on into a bullish expansion. Okay, so what about if the chart right now breaks above? If the chart breaks above right now in a triangle formation, right, in a sideways triangle formation, it may be a break above, right, while not attacking the next resistance, break above to form a bearish price action, right, adding on to another foundation and then start dumping below again, correct? Or it could also break above while attacking and triggering sell limits, right, accumulating sell side volume and then start pushing above, and then after pushing above to take out sell side volume accumulated, then start forming another bearish reversal or bearish price action, and it will start expanding downwards, correct, like this. Okay, so if you're going to be entering a position, we do wait for the best specific spot to be entering and not enter at any spot that you want, because a position means you may risk losing your money, or you may win money, or you may risk losing your money, which means if you want to enter a position, you wait for the best spot to enter a position while being able to manage your risk. You do not want a position where you do not have the ability to manage your risk, right? A position that gives you the ability to manage your risk, manage your portfolio, is the best one, right? Because you know how much you're losing, and you also know how much you're winning, and you also know where to close off your position, or you know where to average down your position, or you know where to add on to your position to have the maximum profit, right? Because if you're able to manage your portfolio, if you're able to manage your risk, right, and manage your trading well, everything will grow. Your portfolio will grow in a linear position and will grow in a strong way, even though it is not going to grow in an exponential way, but it is going to grow in a strong linear side up, right? So we do want our portfolio to grow, but growing our portfolio doesn't have to come at the price of the whole capital, right? It only has to come at the price of what you're willing to risk, at the price of what you are able to risk. Not just willing to risk, but what you're able to risk, what you're able to manage. If you're not able to manage $1,000, risking $1,000 is no different from throwing out your money, correct? But if you're able to manage $1,000 and you risk $1,000, up to you. I could not care more, right? I could not be bothered. But it is even better if you are able to risk $1,000, but you choose to lower down your risk by risking only $300 per trade, risking only $400, risking only $500 per trade. That is even better, because you're able to manage $1,000, but you choose to lower down your risk, right? Lowering down your risk doesn't mean lowering down your profit, because if your position is placed at a good one, at a good spot, lowering down your risk, lowering down your stop loss, right? Instead of risking the whole $1,000, you only risk $300. You may be looking at a new perspective of trading, that risking less but earning more may also be true, right? It doesn't always mean that you have to risk more to earn more, right? You may risk less but gain more also. That depends on your experience, that depends on your knowledge and skill. That also depends on your ability to implement that knowledge and skill into a useful one, right? So there is no useless knowledge, there is no useless experience or useless skill, there is only useless people, right? Only useless user. No useless skill, no useless knowledge. So which means if you're gonna be trading, trade to the best of your ability. Do not trade however you want. Do not trade based on emotion. Trade based on experience and skill, right? So this is all I'm going to be here for, because the trend is now right now in a downside, in a down trend, in a bearish trend. We do not want to be buying, but we also do not want to be selling, because selling may leave us trapped below, because it is panic selling. But if you're really going to be selling, wait for the chart to break above, taking out sell side volume before you sell, right? Taking out sell side volume and then you sell would be at least better than panic selling right now. Okay, so for today, that's all I'm gonna be here for, and I look forward to be seeing you guys tomorrow. So for today, see ya.